worthless, undesirable, addicted, beaten, battered, spit on. These 6 words could be used to describe certain parts of my life before I met my personal hero. Hello, my name is Maria. I'm 22 years old, and my personal hero's name is Remy Simmons. She stands around 36 inches tall, and as of January 1st this year, she's a whopping 3 years old. Remy is my little girl. She's full of energy and has an outstanding sense of humor. I like to think of Remy as my miracle. I'm going to give you a glimpse of my life pre-Remy, a view of my life now, and my view of the future. When I was 17 years old, my boyfriend and I split up after about 2.5 years, and I was just looking for something new. New friends, new hobbies, anything that could distract me from the pain that I was feeling. I ran into some folks who were heavily into partying and having fun, and that just seemed like what I was looking for. Shortly after that, I found myself getting expelled from high school for distribution and illegal use of prescription drugs. I was sent off to rehab for a few months, and then I graduated from the Anderson County Alternative School. Later that year, I met a guy, and after only a month of knowing him, I moved out of my parents' house and into his. At that residence, I would find what it's like to live in poverty, to live with heavy drug abuse and physical and mental abuse. I allowed that to be my life for 2 years until I found out I was pregnant. Reality began to sink in. I felt so alone. I had already disappointed my parents, and I could hardly afford to feed myself, much less raise a child. I was clean for the next 9 months, but her father wasn't. Everyone, including my parents, was anticipating the arrival of Remy. After 36 hours of labor, Remington Maria Simmons was born into this world at 6:43 p.m. on January 1st of 2011. She was my New Year's angel. And I really took it as a sign that not only is this a new year, but God was telling me that this is the new beginning of the rest of my life, and we were going to be okay. Shortly after Remy's birth, she and I moved into my parents' house. I split up with her father. He didn't really want to be in her life. And I found myself becoming more stable. I had a new job at Hampton Furniture, and I had actually met a new guy. I know I'm fast. Met a new guy, and he was a delivery guy there, and his name was Jacob. He was super sweet. He practiced chivalry, which really stood out to me. And, it didn't hurt that he was absolutely gorgeous. We went on a few dates, and we've spoken to each other every day for almost 3 years since then. Jacob pretty much plays the role of Remy's father. They're both hilarious, outgoing, adventurous, and spontaneous, all of which I am too. I am an extreme extrovert. In between spending time with Remy and Jacob, I'm always on the go. We love going to the park and swimming, having friends and their kids over for dinner, and we pretty much enjoy doing anything outside. I've hiked Table Rock 4 times, and I'm really looking forward to hiking Grandfather Mountain in the fall. Also, thanks to Jacob, I've recently picked up snowboarding, which is definitely my favorite winter sport. Does anybody in here snowboard or ski? Well, it's got to be the most exhilarating adrenaline rush I've ever felt in my entire life. And when I'm finished for the day, my body is aching, but my mind is so serene. It's a total body stress reliever for me. Another way I like to unwind is by listening to music. I love any music with a good beat or good instrument. I listen to a wide range of music. I was raised listening to blues artists such as Stevie Ray Vaughan, Robert Cray, Janis Joplin, but my dad started teaching me guitar when I was 13, and then I was really influenced by like Panic, Government Mule with Warren Haynes, String Cheese, Allman Brothers, Tedeschi Trucks, and my all-time favorite band is the Grateful Dead. Music has been my rock when really no one else could be. I've suffered from depression and ADD since I was in 4th grade, and music just has always been my stimulus. In September of this year, Jacob and I and about 6 other friends are caravanning to Virginia, and we're going to a live music festival. It's 4 days, and all those bands I just listed earlier are all going to be there, and I'm really excited about it. By this time, I should be a first semester sophomore in the surgical technician program here at Tri-County. I'd like to work a surge tech job for a little while just to see if I really want to be a surgeon. I've never really been one to stick with a plan. If you make a plan, I'll break it. But I do have a few 10-year goals. I see myself married to Jacob, living wherever his job has taken us, hopefully somewhere with a beach close by and mountains in my view. I'd really love for Remy to have a sibling. You know, being an only child, I never got to feel what that was like to grow up having a sister or brother, so I think that'd be really great for her. And then also, this is going to sound kind of silly to you, but Disney World. I've never been to Disney World, and I don't want her to have to wait as long as I have to go, so we're going soon. Disney World's my biggie. Also, weight loss. In the past 3 years, I've probably lost about 80 pounds, and I'd like to lose about 70 more. In 10 years, I would like to have lost that 70 pounds and maintained a healthy and active lifestyle. You know, I want to be able to go on trips, hiking and camping and stuff like that as a family, and I think that health is really important to, you know, to be able to do all that. Also, while instilling, you know, salvation and self-confidence and ambition into Remy's mind, I'd like to make sure that I'm hitting those are my key points for her growing up. Remy came into my life when I felt useless and undeserving, and I felt trapped. I truly believe that her birth has saved me. You know, it saved me from a life of destruction. It's shown me a magnificent world with beautiful people, eye-opening landscapes. You know, and she's really showed me that I'm beautiful too. I may have been a young addict, expelled from school with every statistic weighing against me, but I'm not that person anymore. I'm young, I'm outspoken, I'm intellectual, I'm a fun-loving mother, and I won't let anything get in the way of my dreams or goals. I will be a surgical technician. I will make certain that my family is provided for, and I will thank God every step of the way, because it is for His mercy and forgiveness that I can be the person I never thought that I could be. Thank you.